Hey everyone, it's Dane, and today I wanted to talk to you about principal pay down on your real estate investments. So, let's say for example, you just got a house, in particular, some type of rental property. This rental property cost you $289,000 to get. Now, I personally don't have that much money just sitting in cash, so I would need to go to a lender to loan me that money. Now in Canada, typically people do 25-year loans, amortized over 25 years. I know in the States it's nice, you can do 30 years, but here we do 25. So let's say, using these numbers, 25 years and 2.5% interest rate, that's going to kick out some type of monthly payment on your real estate that you have to give back to the lender every month. Now, one thing that I struggled trying to figure out was how much of that monthly payment right there is going to be interest and how much of it is actually going to go towards the principal pay down. Okay? So if you want to find that out, we're going to jump in over here to my calculator that I got, or this way on your screen, but I'm looking this way. So if you have one of these, cool. If not, just shoot me a message. I could send you this one that I made in Google Sheets, but we're gonna run through it. So let's say for example your property costed $289,000. Okay, you put a down payment of 20% down on that. It's gonna be $57,800. Whoa, that's a good amount. Okay, closing costs, yada yada, 25 years, and your interest is 2.5%. Okay, you're gonna jump down the sheet here to this fancy dancy amortization schedule that I made. Okay, on the amortization schedule, you have your principal amount. Now, the principal amount, that is just simply gonna be, you can see here, it's your purchase price minus your down payment. So that's how much you have left that you need to pay back to this lender that just lent you all that money. So you got $231,200 that you're gonna have to pay back over the course of 25 years. All right. Now, the monthly mortgage payment amount, that is this formula here. I'll put that in the description of the video. So if you want to plug this into your own Excel sheet, you can. But very simply, it starts off with your principal amount times your interest rate divided by 12. That's 12 months. Okay, broken up into 12 months, divided by 1 minus 1 divided by the interest rate divided by 12 again, times the term, 25 years times 12 months, because you need to get everything in months. That can trip you out. Make sure you got everything in months, not years. Okay. Then you're gonna hop on down here. You start out with a balance of $231,200 on the first month of the first year. Okay. Now, after you pay that $1,037 to your lender, how much is actually gonna be in principal that's going to lock up in some sweet equity for you? How do you do that? So what you got to do is you take your balance. Okay, first you need to figure out your interest on the balance, right? And you do that by taking the balance number, multiplying it by your interest rate, again divided by 12. That's key. So this is the number right here. So whatever your balance is divided by times your interest rate divided by 12 gives you the amount of interest that you just paid on that 1037. From there, you're going to take your payment, subtract the interest amount, and that's going to give you what's left over, which is your principal paid. Boom. So cool. So on top of paying almost half in interest, which kind of sucks, you do get $555, which now is kind of like a little savings account for you in your real estate, that when you go to sell that later on, you're going to sell that after the first month, you basically got locked into this property, your down payment, and that principal paid that you could get back as your return. Alright, so obviously if you continue that down all the way, just drag and drop, it's going to give you your principal amount is going to increase, etc., etc. Now to help illustrate this, I made this nice little graph off to the side, which helps you to see that basically what exactly what's happening here is that you start off with a balance, that's the green one, and you're going to have the yellow one your interest paid, and the red one your principal paid. Now starting off, you can see how this number is getting smaller, right? Over here, your interest is getting smaller over time, and the amount that you're paying in principal is getting larger as a result. So anyways, that is pretty much it, and that's a wrap for how to figure out how much of your monthly payment is going to interest and how much is going to principal. So again, hopefully that helps break it down to make it plain and simple. If not, go ahead, shoot me a message. I'll send you my rental property calculator here in Google Sheets to you, so you can play around with your own numbers if you want to do a 30-year instead of a 25 if you're in America. So hopefully that helps. Have a good Saturday.